Wow, that took me back. Uh-oh, hold on. Why do we need that? Okay. That always gets me in trouble. Please do not let this thing get so okay. Hey, PKP97. What's up, Energy Lantern? Hold on, y'all. I had to get my music back on. Hey, girl Richie. What's going on, y'all? Y'all get in here, because I got an interesting message. Now, I was trying to vibe out today, but I don't know. I feel like something important is happening. What up? What up? Do me a favor, share this live so I can get this message out to y'all. And I'm gonna let a couple more people come in here. Very interesting. I've got some I want to show y'all. Let me see. Hey, oh yeah, y'all are in the hurricane. Y'all, listen. Be careful. My prayers go out to y'all, because right now that ain't no joke right now with that hurricane. And it's coming for all sides. I actually expect us to get some of that rain. You know, I'm in Texas, but the way that it's routing is definitely going to hit Houston and probably a little bit of us. It was supposed to rain today. So please be careful. Hunker down. Okay? Don't go out there and risk nothing. Hey, Twisted Candle Company. Hey, TK. All right, y'all. The parch. So, y'all, today I was just outside, you know, vibing, meditating, and on my way home, I ran across a very interesting picture. Now, it reminded me of something. It has been a hot minute. Glad to see you. Y'all know me, I got to prep when I get on here, because y'all, if y'all been experiencing some changes in like diet and stuff lately, I feel like that's kind of with Uranus going retrograde, that's one of the things that we've definitely been experiencing, and it's just like cold turkey. Like the things that you were eating. Hey, Gigi! So the things that you was used to eating like a week or two ago, all of a sudden you just don't want it no more. That's what's going on. But what I'm telling you, y'all, yesterday I went to this place up the street from me. It's like a little Mexican restaurant, right? I looked at the menu. First thing I saw was like enchiladas, tortas, and all that good stuff. I'm like, oh yeah. Why they keep pointing me toward the chicken salad? It was chicken Caesar salad. I'm like, no. It's been forced for you. That's good. Encouragement. I'm like, ugh, it's 4 people in the chat. Stability. And I think that's what's coming for a lot of us out there. Listen, and this place is called something Cocina. I forgot what it was called. But I could smell the food. It was busting. Like, his spirit was like, you finna sit up here and you finna eat this chicken salad. Do you know how mad I was? I was like, come on, like, and you know them hole in the wall Mexican restaurants be the best, cause you know they cheese is always gonna cheese, they refried beans is always gonna be fresh. Ugh, y'all, I was mad. I was super mad. But y'all, okay, cause I don't want to hold you long like the preacher say. I was outside today meditating, and when I looked up on my way back home, I saw something in the sky. So I took a couple of pictures of it, but I want to see if y'all can see it. Okay. So let me know if y'all can see the shine on it. But I took a couple of pictures of this formation. Now, if you can see right here toward the end, it looks like a horse tail or something, right? But look up, right? I see a chest, and then there's an arrow that comes out this way. So immediately I'm thinking Sagittarius. Yes, change is coming. I've been seeing a lot of 5s lately too. And I'm going to show y'all that again. So from right here, you kind of see the angle up. There's the back, and then there's an arrow there. So I'm thinking, okay, well, what's happening? I was thinking like all of the big names, Centaur, Sagittarius, all that. But as I'm looking at it, here's what I kept hearing. What's that old song? Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around without you. I haven't heard that song since y'all remember back in like the early 2000s or the late 2000s or whatever, that hack, like every time you got on YouTube, that's all you could see. That had to be like 2009, 2010. Every YouTube video you clicked on, right? It's hearing that song, never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down. Yo. And I was like, what does that have to do with anything? So y'all, I had to meditate on that. After I got through laughing and eating some more chicken salad, what I took from that, Spirit was like, go back into your childhood, and what is the first thing you remember about what you saw? Forget the planet placements and all that good stuff. What do you remember? And I all of a sudden remembered the story of the rough-faced girl. Now, if y'all never read that story, do yourself a favor right now. Go to YouTube, catch a little episode of Reading Rainbow or Aesop Fables, Story Favorites, all that little stuff on PBS, because they said this story in a couple of different like renditions plenty of times. And if you don't remember the rough-faced girl, it's like a indigenous version of the Cinderella story, right? So there was, the obedient son, like daughter, right, of this big chief, right? He had 3 daughters. He had 2 that were, like the wicked stepsisters in Cinderella, very snotty and, snippy, bitchy, right? Was the energy surrounding it. And then he had the youngest daughter, right? And so the youngest daughter, she was the most obedient, right? She loved the people in her community. She loved her dad, and her dad loved her immensely, right? And so the other 2 sisters, they ain't like that. They ain't even like her, because dad loved her more. It kind of reminds me of King Lear in a way, but we gonna get to that, okay? If you've never seen Shakespeare. But from what I remember from the book, there was word that from another like tribe, right? This big time warrior. I think he was like a mystic or shaman. He was a big deal, okay? He was like, you know what? I'm ready for a wife. So he entrusted his sister, right, to, put the word out that he was ready for a wife, but they had to pass one test. Right? Because I believe he was the ruler of the sky as well. Something like that. He had something to do with the sky. They had to test every woman that came forward, because what he wanted was a woman of character. Right? So everybody come through, it's word getting around all the, God, I don't want to be, politically incorrect, because, I love my indigenous peoples. It went around every community, every tribe, right? TP after TP. Like, oh my God, this big chief, this big deity, this sky god, like, he is looking for his wife. Like, do you know that's a big deal? Like, do you know the blessings that'll come when they get this big chief? Like, oh my God, y'all better get ready. So, of course, it gets to that girl's neighborhood, right? It gets to her community. And the father says, oh, okay, well then guess what? If anybody can land that big chief, they get my kingdom too. Immediately, every girl ever, gonna do? We're gonna get our smell good. We're gonna make sure our hair is pressed, right? We coming with the baddest little animal skin dresses, whatever we got. Our prayer beads about to be looking delish, okay? Because we about to go get this man, okay? Hey, Kay Morrison, what's up, girl? Girl, listen to me. Like, follow down this rabbit hole, okay? So, one by one, the girls come back from the village, right? Like, no, he's not our type. Nah, oh, he ratchet. Nah, he ghetto. See, everybody was planting little seeds of doubt about who this person was. Because, again, he kept to himself. The only person that knew this big chief like that was his sister. And she spoke on his behalf. He never appeared to any other women, right? Because again, his whole test, right? And seeing all these beautiful women, right? Was the one with strength of character and integrity. That's what he wanted, right? So finally, word gets back, and what happens? Everybody was banking on the chief's daughter, right? Because she was the prettiest, she was the kindest, she was the prettiest one in the tribe, and she wasn't even thinking about that. She was just like, oh, okay, well, I'm sorry to hear that. You know, she thought her destiny was to stay there and, you know, eventually, you know, take a seat somewhere in her father's kingdom. But her sisters wasn't having it. They matched up. They said, we're gonna have to cut her out the box, because we already know. We already know if he gets in her energy, if he sees her, it's a wrap. So what do? Like, I'm paraphrasing because it's been a minute. So they waited one night till the, you know, late at night. They got dressed up, maxed up, disguised, and they snatched her out of her room or her teepee. They beat her ass. I'm talking about whatever they could find, they fucked her up. They was hitting her all across the face with rocks, kicking her, stomping her, all putting all that jealousy on her, right? And then to add insult to injury, they had a bowl of hot coals, right? And they threw it in her face. And they, you know, went on about her business, left her there. So next morning, you know, the warriors come out, they go grab her, they find out. And now her father, their chief, is pissed. Because that was his favorite. He's pissed. He was like, let me tell y'all something. Whoever did this, that's your ass. Okay? I'm talking about tore her up, tattered her clothes, her shoes that she, you know, prized, that she worked so hard on and she made herself. They had tore them up, stretched them out, and all kind of stuff. They just knew it was like, don't nobody want that now. Right? Even through all of that, while the two sisters are slapping five, talking about they got her and all this other stuff, now their turn comes up. Big Chief was like, okay, well, you know what? This man is still looking for a wife, right? Y'all going out there and handle that. Because let's expand this kingdom, because I'm going to leave it to one of y'all. What's up? Going out there and get it. So the oldest daughter, she goes out there first, whatever, you know, and she was the tall, leggy one. She wasn't scared of nothing. She was the one that's doubting, okay? And she about that money. So she went in, and who shows up to the sacred space is the Big Chief's sister. Big Chief's sister was like, girl, who are you? Right? So the older sister ain't scared of nothing. I'm coming for my man. Okay, people, just let him know I'm here. Cocky, whatever. So the sister ain't with all that talking. Okay, because she is a mystic herself. So she's like, okay, look, let me tell you something. Okay? You got one chance to get this right. All right? So if you want to see him, and she like looks back and points to the sky and around the trees and everything, and she said, well, okay, where he at then? You see him? Where he at? And so the older sister looked around, and she was like, y'all, Battery on 20%. So I'm gonna speed this up. Yeah, there he go. I see him. She was like, okay, well, what his bow look like? What is his bow made of? She was like, oh, exactly. You lied. Go home, ho. Okay. So the second sister goes up. Second sister, she thinks she's very classy. She's very demure. Okay, very elegant. I know how to speak to people, right? So she goes up there and she sachets and she puts on her little elegant charm or whatever. Big titties, all of that. Second sister comes out again. Goes, okay, cool. You see him? What'd she do? She lied again. Yeah, girl, I see. Oh, he looked good too. Oh my gosh. Like, he's just so heavenly and just all this appeasement and flattery. And she was like, girl, shut up. What his bow made of? She couldn't answer. Go home, ho. So now the daddy is disappointed. Like, do you mean to tell me, Kate? What? We got empires we trying to build. What's tea? What's going on? And finally he says, you know what? I don't know, but my spirit is telling me, baby girl, you need to go up there. Mind you, she's maybe 4 days off of an injury. Her face is burned, scarred up. She has bandages all over. Her shoes and stuff is still torn up. Her clothes, she hasn't been able to replace them. And she's like, Daddy, I can't do this. What is my purpose in going there? Like, he is not going to choose me. Like, nobody would choose something that looks like this. Her dad was like, listen, take your butt up there. Something is telling me you need to go on up there and get it. All right. So she's like, but I don't have any clothes. I don't have time to do all this. He was like, go up there. Period. Go as you are. Show up as you are. So she was like, okay, I'm gonna try. All right. So on her way, before she meets this person, right, she don't know how it's gonna happen, when it's gonna happen. She don't even know what the test is. All she's hearing is people saying he ratchet, he mean, you know, he ghetto, he don't know how to talk to people, he got beastly energy. Or some people would say, oh my God, he's a devil, he's a demon, because he was playing tricks on him now for lying. And she stops at the river. She says a quick prayer. She takes her shoes that are all busted up and torn and she sticks them in the water so they'll swell up a little bit toward her feet, right? She tries to fix up her, her little dress the best way she could. And she walks, and of course, she meets the sister. And this time the sister just looks at her and goes, baby, do you need emergency care? Like, what's happening here? And she explains to her, no, my daddy made me. Okay? Like, I already know how it's gonna go. But, like, I want to do it. Because my father is leading me here. So the sister said, all right, I see you. So, my brother's around here somewhere. You see him? And the girl just looks around. And she was just like, no. And the girl said, you sure about that? Look again. Look again. She looks around again. Does not see him. She's like, no. I'm sorry. So she turns around, walks back. Just totally defeated. Like I knew I shouldn't have come here. I don't know why I listened. Like, he wouldn't have looked at me. And before she could get halfway down the road, the sister said, hey, stop! Come back here. You said you couldn't see him, right? She was like, yeah, like, I don't see him anywhere. She said, I'm going to tell you something. I want you to look right up here one more time. Do you see him? So she just stopped. She took a deep breath, opened her heart. And all of a sudden, the fucking sky just opens up. Not only does the sky open up, but like she sees this powerful form, like in the shape of like clouds, this broad-chested warrior, this long hair. And she's like, hell yeah. Like, yeah, I see him now. And the first thing the sister said is, okay, you see him? What is his bow made out of? She was like, oh my God, his bow is made from the Milky Way, the stars, right? She was like, and on the edge of that, I see a rainbow, and I'm paraphrasing and all kind of stuff. And she says, like, and it's bent and it's upward, like he's about to illuminate the night sky. Remember, that's all that this deity, the sky man, this big chief actually wanted, was a woman of integrity. In that moment, when she admitted to herself, she was being her true authentic self and being truthful, he said, you know what? That one. I want her. Now the gag is, this entire time, right? All of it was done by design, because he'd always loved her. He'd always been loving her, looking after her this entire time. And he knew what her sisters had done to her, right? And so immediately he appears to her in his like big, beautiful form. And he heals her. Her face, like her skin came back together. The burns were gone. The bandages fell off. And she was that beautiful girl that everybody knew, right, in the area. And he married her immediately. Came back to the to the in-laws at this point, right? The sisters got dealt with. They got put on out the tribe, broke, busted, toe up, right? And I say that to say, and of course she inherited the kingdom, and of course she's married to the big sky chief, right? Now she's her own star and all that. And it was all because at the end of the day, she was herself. And she was honest about herself. See, she didn't even want to go through all of that, but the whole thing was by design. Spirit was already working. In this case, her man just happened to be one of the spirits, right? That was working to make sure, right, that he could be with her. So when I saw that formation in the sky today, that Sagittarian element, okay? Your man could be a Sagittarius. Take the energy for however it resonates. Your man could also have powerful warrior energy. Here he is in the sky right here, guys. And for those that want to see it up close, I'm going to post it again, right? But I had to get this off my chest because I was like, what? For some of you out there, you've been dealing with, just other people's opinions, or how other people want to deal with you, betrayals, right? Even from the people that love you most, the people that don't want anything from you, right? For some of you, may be feeling like you may not be worthy of a certain type of love, and it may not be a big chief, but it's somebody that's definitely real, right? And that's all that they're looking for. And so for some of y'all, y'all gonna be mad. It's gonna tie into that high level soulmate twin flame energy. Right? The truer you are to yourself, the more love that you're pouring into yourself, you are driving this thing forward for this person to say, okay, you know what? You the real one. You the one I've been looking for. For some of y'all, you may have even be getting like feelings, like you're connected to something bigger than yourself, right? And recognize that that's all by design. Right? You might not be getting your ass tore up, right, by your sisters, right? You might not be getting beat down and jumped and all that other crazy stuff. It could be an amalgamation of things, right? But Spirit is putting you in the correct alignment to go toward your new tomorrow, your new shift, especially for those of y'all in the ways of love. So for the men in here, because I see you, Twisted Candle Company. So for the men in here, right? If you're looking for your woman of integrity, right? Your rough-faced girl, right? She's coming. Have faith that she's coming. And so for those of you, because he was guiding her this entire time, because he had been in love with her, you can send goodwill and good prayers to your person, to that girl that you're watching over, or the one that you're not curious about. For some of y'all, it's hitting me right here. Your person, your big chief is still watching you, right? But they haven't made their move yet. Right? But the test is coming soon. It's coming soon. Like, I get that really deep. For some of you, it'll be around the time of the full moon this month. Because for some of y'all, and just like that song I keep hearing, never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around without you. Because you the one. They've seen it all, done it all. And for some of y'all, it's not gonna matter what other people's opinion, right, of y'all's union looks like. It's not gonna be the other people's opinion of what their experience of him is, right? Now keep in mind, this is someone who was also of honesty and integrity, so he wasn't on no F shit, okay, no fuckboy shit, okay? So I'm not talking about them, okay? So if you think it's somebody that's been ghosting you and, you know, treating you like you're not a priority in their life, like they really can do without you, this ain't them. This is not them. This is somebody who walks in their integrity, right? They're a man of principles or a woman of principles. Take the energy if however it resonates. They're somebody that lives by faith, right? Their faith is also important to them too. So this ain't somebody that just like to come in and out and play around with you, okay? But if you set them up, you gonna fall, you know. But if he set you up because they know you on some fuck shit, you gonna fall for it, right? Because that big chief was not playing, okay? Because if you lie to my sister, you'll lie to me. And a lot of y'all lying about seeing me, and some of y'all don't. I minds my business, okay? When you see me, but I minds my business, okay? So for some of y'all big chief might have that energy. Like, okay, just because you saw me out that day don't mean you saw me doing nothing, right? I'm all about the betterment of everybody. Because he's the sky deity. He supplied the world with the stars and all that beautiful thing. He protected people. So your person is definitely a warrior, a protector. But what's it gonna take? Okay, we're doing messages from the mermaids. Letting go, right? And for some of y'all, it's letting go of like ideas of how you should present yourself, or how you think you should look, or, you know, how you should sound, or like things like that. Surface level shit that don't mean shit. You got to let that go. Let go of the feeling that you are not worthy of, you know, something that powerful, that level of love. You're gonna have to let that go. And trust that God is leading you to the right person. Ooh. And that also translates for the big chiefs in here too. Let go of your ego. Let go of this idea of what you think you're supposed to have, right? And let spirit send you what you need. And vice versa, women. Let go of what you think you're supposed to have, and let spirit give you who you need, because they were made for you, okay? And again, this is not for those of y'all, because these bangs are driving me crazy. This is not for y'all that's been chasing them DFs or them DMs that still don't want to elevate, that still don't want it. It's not that, okay? This ain't somebody that wants to deal with you one week and then put you down the next, okay? Because I'm hearing just a couple of forevers. You got decisions, okay? What is it that you really want for you, right? And for some of you, it's this choice of, do you want to take a chance and call in better, right? Do you want something different? Do you truly, in your heart of hearts, want something different? Because it's going to require you to take the leap, to move forward, to be vulnerable, right? That's another part of letting go and making those decisions. Are you going to allow, and this is for both the feminines and masculines, are you going to allow your real person to see you? For the good, the bad, the ugly. Because she was toe up. You got to move forward. And I'm hearing scared money don't make money. So here we go. We're being on the depths of the ocean. Of course, this kind of gives me like Neptunian vibes. You could also go a Lokun or Agwe. You know, they where the money resides. Okay. All you got to do is take that chance. Move forward. Okay. For others of y'all, what I'm seeing, letting go and moving forward. This could be you also releasing like the past, like the pain of your past, right? Because keep in mind, she couldn't think about that when she was it was all over her face, but she couldn't hold on to what had already happened to her. She had to let go and move forward. And guess what? She was healed by the true one, by the one that truly loved her. Y'all, oof. Yeah, I got chills. Yep. Magic. Do you believe in magic? So y'all, it's like the magic is in the belief, right? The magic is in the belief that you are the exact thing that someone has always prayed for. That's where the real magic is. So there's nothing more that you could do. There's nothing like there's no more jazzier way that you can show up. There's no more that you can do in your personality. There's nothing. Okay, there's no amount of makeup. There's nothing that you can do, right, other than be your true authentic self, because that's what they're gonna fall in love with. That, like, keep it real, the big chief was just looking for somebody that was gonna be real, period. He didn't say she had to look a certain way. He didn't say that she had to be from a certain place. He didn't say none of that. He said, I want the one that's going to be real. Even though he already knew. He had an idea. He always knew. But divine timing is always going to be at play, too. And so when the moment arose, he was like, look, let all of them know. But I already know which one I want. Because even he knew. It's a feeling here, right? He already knew she was the real one. And guess what? They proved it every time. Women from all over the Great Plains, all over Turtle Island, was coming to get with this man. None of them could give him what he asked for. Was just someone who was honest with themselves, who could be honest with him. Baby, sometimes that's all you need. Innocence at the bottom of the deck, right? Showing up in pure heart, right? Because ultimately, with love don't have no ego. Hey, Tam's Pink World. And that's going to be important for you to remember. When your big chief come, or when your rough face girl comes, remember, love does not have an ego. It's just leading in, right? With a simple hello. How are you? I don't feel good today. Do you feel okay? It's that balance, that energy exchange. Hey! And that's all I'm saying. So when I looked at the sky today, that, like, immediately, that just came to me. But also, never gonna give. Because for some of y'all, when that big chief come, that's it. They ain't giving you up, right? They waited too long for the right one. They ain't giving you up. So let me give you a couple of chakra cards to keep in your back pocket as we marinate on this story. And I'm gonna put it on my Instagram again. I'm gonna post it, and I'm just gonna, like, put the trailings around it where you can see the arrow. Flexibility. Okay, sacral chakra. Okay, so with flexibility, it's being flexible in the ways that these moments come to you, or these signs and synchronicities. For some of y'all, y'all been getting sign after sign after sign of who your person is, right? But you still going, I don't know how. How is that possible? Well, I look at other, and they was telling me that listen to your father, or spirit, however you want to say that, great spirit, sky father, whoever you prescribe to, Yahweh, Allah, whoever you prescribe to, Listen to him. Be more flexible. The how ain't your business. Right? When your spirit is telling you, right, the person that you need or the person that is meant for you, stop doubting it. Okay? Don't let your self-esteem, believe in the magic, right? What's meant for you will always come to you. Just be a little bit flexible about it. Okay? So also work on your sacral chakra, because remember, the sacral chakra also deals with guilt, right? Remorse. And for some of y'all, you may hold guilt in being happy. That's something you actually want to ask yourself. Make that a part of your shadow work tonight. Are you holding guilt at the idea of being happy? Right? For some people, it's like, well, if I do this, like, should I feel some type of way about it? No. Because one thing about it, two things for sure. Okay, Tyrese, and I know he going through it. Tyrese and Shannon Sharp both going through it. One thing he said that was real: favor ain't fair. What's meant for you is always going to be there for you. It don't matter how, right? So the person that is actually meant for you, don't worry about how it's all going to come together. Just know that it's going to come. Okay? Release any guilt about what anybody says about you, what you think, or even what you think about yourself. Okay? Just keep moving forward. Like the card says, keep moving forward. And peace. For some of y'all, I'm hearing, just know that it's already done. Give yourself some peace behind this. And then right in the center of this, you got what? The lotus. Lotus represents rebirth. Right? You are going through your own rebirth, physically, mentally, spiritually. Okay? And trust that if this person is meant for you, they're also going through their own rebirth. Right? So this is also crown chakra energy. And so our crown chakra is what connects us to the God source. So do yourself a favor. Okay? So you can keep receiving those divine messages and recognizing that you are also, and it sounds so cliche, you are having a divine experience. You're a divine person. You are part of the celestial realm, right? My 10%, yo. Okay? So also meditate on your crown chakra. Give yourself some peace in this situation, especially as it pertains to your divine counterpart, soulmate. Take that energy how it resonates, okay? Because it's already done. For some of y'all, just keep hearing like your big chief is watching, or your rough faced girl is watching. This shit's already coming together. Don't overthink it. All right. And what's at the bottom of the deck? Inspiration. So again, sacral chakra energy. So work on the sacral and crown chakra, y'all, because for some, this love is supposed to inspire others. That could, you and your person could be direct opposites. Y'all could be the same, but like move differently or think differently. But how this comes together is going to inspire other people. Man. And I just keep hearing, they never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down. To get that off me, y'all, because I was astonished when I look at this, and it's 11:21. 11:21. Angelic forces are always watching, y'all. So I just want to wrap that up because I thought there was something very beautiful in that, and when Spirit gave me that message, which I really appreciate, it just all brought it together. So if y'all enjoyed it, let me know in the comments. I'll probably save this later for you guys to watch. But I just wanted to get that off my chest today. Now, if you also feel so inclined, if you were touched and this touched and agreed with your spirit, I am more than happy to accept donations at my Cash App, HUSTAROT1111. Okay, and I'll put it right here in the chat. But before I log out, I also want to let you guys know I have one more thing. Okay, I haven't done this in a while, but I've been getting signs and signals from Spirit, so I'm gonna go ahead and do it. So today is September 11th, and yeah, it's a rough time. It's a rough memory. But I'm thinking the 15th, right, should be this Friday, if I'm not mistaken. So I want to do something for one lucky person coming up. It's going to be Sunday. So, yeah, for the 15th, I'm going to do a free reading giveaway. So one lucky person is going to get a free reading from me. Okay. I'm not going to gauge the time for that free reading. I think at most I'm going to do it a half hour. So I have not decided if it's going to be tarot, if it's going to be a tea leaf reading. I don't know. Y'all gonna have to tune out. So in order for y'all, right, to be chosen for this free reading that is coming up this Sunday on the 15th, I need y'all to do me one favor. You have to be subscribed to my Instagram. You have to, not my YouTube. You also have to follow my Instagram as well and my TikTok. If you are not a follower of any of those three, okay, YouTube, Instagram, or TikTok, you are not qualified. So go ahead and share this for people that you know, like, hey, damn, Hush is a bomb-ass tarot reader and you really want to get it done. Here is your opportunity. Share that information. I am doing one free giveaway this coming up Sunday the 15th for one lucky person. But you just got to be subscribed to all three, my big three: TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. All right, so spread the word. And I'm going to also do a post about that later. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed story time. And it got framed into something bigger, right? That was really beautiful. So I just had to, I didn't want to wait. I just couldn't wait on that. Now, in other news, guys, I'm going to try to find this video of Shannon Sharp. Because I saw the clip, but I just want to see if there's more out there. High key. Like, I don't know. High key. Sounded like he was putting in their work. But y'all know I'm nasty, so oh my god. So yeah, y'all, I'm gonna leave it there. Signing out for now is your favorite rich fine auntie telling too much of my business. I love you. Make sure you get ready for that free reading giveaway.